Hello, my name is Rob Wagoner. Lisa Thostenson will be joining us in just a few minutes, and we'd like to talk about Office 365 and give you a quick overview of Office 365 and how it can help you spend more time running your business and less time running IT. So Office 365 addresses some of these key issues that keep our customers up at night. How do you keep track of all your licensing costs? Users travel, right? Mobility is a huge issue now, so how can we help with things like that? And when we look at how people are working these days, I mentioned mobility, but cloud. People are on the road so much that cloud really makes sense. 82% of our population is engaged in social networking, and then devices. Look at all of the new devices coming into the market. How do we help our users be productive on those devices, even if they're not Microsoft-based devices? And we look at what's important to you from a security and reliability perspective. From an anywhere access, again, this mobility requirement. How can my users get work done even if they're not working in my building? Value for your dollar, right? And we still need IT control and management. So how can we give you the security, access, value, and management when and where you need it? That's what Office 365 does for you. Office 365, at its core, is the Office solution our users use today. It's the Office products, Word, Excel, Outlook, and it's connected to our Exchange Online, our Exchange in the cloud, so you don't have to deploy Exchange anymore. SharePoint Online, again, SharePoint capabilities in the cloud, and Link Online, the same thing. So Link Online gives me this instant messaging, presence, and even voice over IP. Exchange Online manages my email. SharePoint Online manages all of my documents. How there I can share them, I can collaborate, I can even use Yammer integration for social networking capabilities. And Office 365 gives me this per user licensing, so now I understand what I have and have the ability to stay current. And as you can see, Lisa Thostenson is calling us now, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and ignore that. And we'll come back to Lisa in a minute after we're done with this discussion. But when we see Exchange Online and we have the ability to manage our archiving, retention policies, and even legal hold, those are things that are important to us now. Our Skype federation with Link Online. So now I can have a business class interaction and connect to my consumers as well. The big difference between Link Online versus Skype is Skype gives us this consumer-oriented experience where Link Online gives us a very business-managed experience. We can actually track IMs between people if we choose to, because legal compliance and records of what's occurring, those are important items, right? So Link gives us all these enterprise capabilities where we can do policy management, we can do document search, and it gives us this online meeting and desktop sharing capability. So Lisa left me a voicemail. Let me go over to that voicemail now and follow up with what's going on. So bringing in this email from Lisa, as you can see, what happened was Lisa called me. We saw that pop up, and we ignored it, so Lisa left us a voicemail. And we have this rich speech-to-text conversion right here in the email, or we have the actual audio file we can listen to as well.
Hi, Rob. This is Lisa Thostenson calling. I just wanted to go over this presentation with you, so when you have a moment, please give me a call so we can go through it. Thank you.
So as you can see, we're able to listen to Lisa's voice message, we're able to see it, and we also have presence. So it shows me, I'm busy. It also shows Lisa here, and I can look at her presence and see that she's available, so I could IM her right now. So bringing in this IM screen, and so now I can actually call Lisa.
Lisa?
Well, hi Lisa, this is Rob. And so we're talking with everybody about Office 365. And so now what you've seen is all I had to do was open this email message, and now I've moved all the way into a voice conversation with Lisa. So Lisa, what do you want to share with us around Office 365? So now you're seeing Lisa share her desktop. So now we'll see her desktop on my desktop. And so now you're seeing Lisa's desktop come up. And I can close the IM window and even go full screen now with Lisa's material. So Lisa, now we see you full screen. Notice Lisa's picture in the bottom. And as you see, as an attendee now, I have all of these controls in the lower left corner. But we'll give it to Lisa now.
Thanks, Rob. With our devices capabilities with the new modern Office, we give you a very fast and fluid experience whether you want to use your mouse and your keyboard or you want to use touch or a stylus. And we have support for Windows phones, Androids, or iOS phones anytime, anywhere. In the cloud now, your experience is enterprise grade, extremely reliable, and up to enterprise standards without the enterprise costs. Our social capabilities with news feeds and microblogging extend your experience with Yammer and the multi-party HD video and Skype federation that Rob already talked with you about. And with Modern Office, we have enterprise control, like data loss prevention, where we can help you prevent the accidental send-out of Social Security numbers and other sensitive information, like credit card numbers. Or with Unified eDiscovery, where I can easily search for content with SharePoint, Link, or Exchange. Office 365 gives you anywhere access to your email from any browser, desktop, or mobile device. You also have access, again, from any browser, desktop, or mobile device to your documents. You can even join meetings. The value of Office 365 is that we have very low upfront costs. You pay only for what you need because we have a per-user license and you always have access to the current version. Now I'm going to hand it back to Rob, and he's going to talk to you about more of the capabilities of Office 365.
Thanks, Lisa. So what I want to talk about is the Office as a Service capability, where when you subscribe to Office 365, you're entitled to 5 installations for each user of Office 365. So think about their work device, their secondary work device, their mobile devices, and even their home device. You have these roaming capabilities. Again, because it's in the cloud, you can access it from anywhere securely. And we include the upgrades, as Lisa mentioned. So when new versions of Office come out, you're entitled to them. And we've changed the installation method of Office to make Office very easy to install with Click to Install and Office on Demand, where it can deliver it right out of the cloud as the user demands that capability. And the other power of Office 365 as a service is now we can save back to the cloud and keep all of our content there so it's accessible from all of our devices. So Lisa, why don't you go ahead and stop sharing now? What you've seen is Lisa sharing her desktop from Minnesota, and I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. So Lisa, thanks for your help. Let me finish up the discussion now. We were just talking about Office as a service. Security and reliability are very important to us because they're very important to our customers. And so we do things like messaging hygiene around your email in and out for antivirus and anti-spam. Business continuity. So we have a 99.9% service level agreement. With business continuity, we have site resiliency, so your data is replicated to multiple sites to ensure that if we have a site failure, you don't lose any data. And then full 24/7 monitoring. The other thing we provide is what we call the Office 365 Trust Center. I love this site because it very clearly shows you what's going on in our environment. Clear messaging with plain English. That's important. It's written for the user, not for the lawyer, but provides details for your security specialists so they understand what we're doing and how we're doing it. We provide plenty of guidance here as well, from the videos, the white papers, blogs, and other guidance. The link to the Trust Center, trust.office365.com, and it'll help you understand how we're approaching protecting your data and delivering your service. When we look at control and management, Lisa touched on this briefly, but we have things like the easy administration, so it's very easy for you to reset your users' passwords, manage Outlook, Link, SharePoint, all from here. Access controls, we can do roles and auditing. We have different roles so that you can assign these permissions to specific people to meet their job requirements. The marketplace, where you can find other applications that you can leverage in your business. And then 24/7 IT support. So when we look at this flexibility across the different industries, information workers, kiosk workers, seasonal workers, and remote workers, we have a plan, we have an offering to meet these demographics. When you look at the purchasing options, we have plenty of purchasing options. I'm just touching on a few. But our enterprise SKUs, E1, E3, and E4, are the most flexible. You can add and subtract services very easily and scale this up or down. Our K1 SKU, or kiosk SKU, built for those people that just primarily need email and some Office web applications, for like shop floor environments where maybe multiple people share a workstation. And so some of the feedback from the analysts and press. We're very proud of the feedback we've received because we're very proud of the platform we've delivered. That's what Lisa and I wanted to touch on today. So thank you very much for taking time to listen in, and I hope you move forward with your Office 365 decision.